seen it because they go to college and everything, and the dude has like a wiener costume on. Yeah, I totally have an example.
Yeah,
right. You saw that, Dre?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just want to give you an example of what you're talking about. I understand what you're talking about. Yeah,
It's like man, there's another movie like that I'm trying to think of. Like Old School or something with Will Ferrell. How they were having to do dumb shit.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah. But
yeah, I mean,
I don't know, John. You really do. Andre's right. I mean, you really do sound like a smart guy, but man, you need to leave these conspiracy theories alone.
I think that he's smart and he's trying to, look for shit and trying to,
Yeah, and that's good. That's why I said I think these conspiracy theories are a gateway.
It seems like you get into the wrong shit though.
You know who you should really start reading or start listening to speeches? Have you ever heard of a guy named Noam Chomsky before?
Actually, I have.
Yeah, Noam Chomsky is probably... Now, he's a guy I usually like listening to. He's really interesting. He's not anywhere near a conspiracy theorist. He dismisses those, too. I think that Noam Chomsky is probably a good example. I've talked to a lot of people who believed in the conspiracy theories and the Illuminati and the Alex Joneses and all that stuff. And I kind of pointed them in the direction of him as just an example. And they usually come back and they say, yeah, you know what, you're right. The government is corrupt, but there's no need to believe in these conspiracy theories to believe that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and one of the things that I don't like about Alex Jones is that he'll go off a little campaign thingy with a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
And then you see behind the scenes some of the videos that you see. It's like, oh, he's contradicting what he's saying, so really it's like he's saying, oh, this is the truth, but then behind the scenes, oh, it's not the truth.
Right, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, you're right about that.
And I listen to Louis Black more than I listen to him. That's all together, because Louis Black is hilarious.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why I came up to you, because, you came out telling me that I never grew up with Michael Jackson and Tupac and Biggie. I was like, man.
No, it's just hard to believe. No, listen to me. It's just hard to believe that when you say that he got killed because of... It's just hard to believe that you're really a Michael Jackson fan if you're going to say that one of the reasons he got killed is because of this song, They Don't Care About Us. It's like you're acting like that song is new. And to kids, that song is new. And, I'm not... Okay, I apologize for saying that about you. But there's a lot of people who probably... What do you say, Dre?
That was the reason that they killed him, because he was into that song.
Yeah, you've heard that before. They say, oh, Michael Jackson was killed by the Illuminati because at the tour he was going to give, he was going to do the song They Don't Really Care About Us. That is, without a doubt, probably the most retarded thing I've heard in the year 2009. I think that's even more, I think that's stupider than what Dre Senative says. Maybe. I don't know. That's a tough one. But saying that Michael Jackson was going to be killed because of this, because he was going to perform They Don't Really Care About Us as one of the many songs he was going to give is just... It's just retarded, and anyone who thinks that, they can't be a Michael Jackson song.
The song used to be used to come on TV way back in the day, that
song was number one for weeks straight.
So why now all of a sudden you can perform it? No, we can't have that. We can't have that. But you could be on the radio back then and be on TV all day.
Yeah, right. He made a music video about it. That was the most popular song.
Died? Remember when Michael Jackson died? You put on MTV or VH1, they're playing his videos all fucking 3 days in a row and shit.
Hell yeah.
I remember hearing that song at least 4 or 5 times, seeing that video.
Yeah, right. And that doesn't even compare to when the song came out back in, 96, 97?
Yeah.
When that song came out in 90s, they were playing that all the time. Why didn't they kill him then? Well, they're going to kill him when he's kind of washed up doing his last tour. They're going to kill him. It's like, hey, we can't have him perform that song that everybody and his mom's heard before. But hey, here's something. Little kids haven't heard that song.
How's he have time to do a tour when he's behind all this, I don't know, the Illuminati wants to kill him. I really don't get it.
Yeah, if they're so popular, why would they let all these videos exist on YouTube?
If Illuminati wants to kill him, why would he be doing a tour?
Yeah, I got you guys.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to not call you a Michael Jackson fan. I apologize about that. I really do. But I don't know.
It's hard to believe it because I would believe that theory. That's what you're trying to tell me.
That's what I meant to say. Yeah, there's no way that anyone who is actually a Michael Jackson fan would not know that They Don't Really Care About Us. As popular as it was back in the 90s.
I mean, there's a lot of rap songs nowadays and stuff that are way worse than that. I mean, Eminem, why don't they kill Eminem? He had a song where he's talking about killing Bush or something. He's talking about rather see the president dead. Since I'm dead presidents, I'd rather see the president dead. I mean, a lot of people talking about shit, you know, speaking out about stuff like that. But why, you know, why kill Michael Jackson?
Come on, Michael Jackson was so, like, apolitical. You know, Michael Jackson never talked about politics.
I understand what you guys are talking about, because you're raising a crap load of questions.
It seems like
it raises a crap load of questions.
What do you say, John?
I understand. No, I understand what you guys are trying to say, because it raises a crap load of questions. It's not a lot of questions, because it's like, okay, if you get killed by the Illuminati, I would like to get, like, a crap load of questions instead, like, how?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to come out to you.
And they use a doctor. They use some Conrad Murray to do it. They're going to use him to do it? You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
You know, you heard of Mobb Deep before, right?
Yeah, I know, and they talk about the Illuminati Prodigy.
Oh, Prodigy talking about Illuminati all the time. I mean, Mobb Deep's they're pretty popular. They could have, he's in jail. They could have him killed easily if they wanted to, don't you think? He's speaking out about that shit like a lot. You know? He's still alive.
I hear you guys. I hear you.
He's in jail, but shit.
Yeah.
I hear you. I got you, man. I totally understand what you guys are talking about, because, I mean, there's other people who are talking about it. Matter of fact, just thinking about it, I'm going back to thinking, man, Mortal Technique talks about this shit, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but Mortal Technique's not really too popular, like Mobb Deep.
Well, I mean, because there's a crap load of people, like, underground who know who he is, and he talks about it. And he has, like, Jadakiss mentioning Bush knocked down the towers and all that kind of bullshit.
Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of rappers are talking about that shit. It's not like...
No, I'm just throwing up another...
Yeah, the whole rap community is full of conspiracy theorists. And, you know, that's why it kind of appeals to them that Tupac was killed by the Illuminati, you know? I even heard people say Biggie was killed by the Illuminati, too. Biggie? I mean,
think about how Biggie killed. The real way that they died was, it's not too... why is that so unbelievable? It makes perfect sense, especially how Biggie died.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty obvious. So Tupac, too. I mean, he fucking hit a Crip, or, yeah. Game over.
The only way I went off that...
Still on retaliation. How is that so unbelievable? That shit happens, like...
It happens all the time, yeah.
All the time.
The only reason why I went off that is
because beat a Crip's ass, you're gonna get fucking probably killed. I mean...
Yeah, if you're... Tupac, as big as Tupac is, and as big of a fan... You know I'm a big fan of Tupac. I got a shitload of videos about Tupac. As big of a fan I am of Tupac, he can't just sucker punch a Crip and have him publicly beat and expect nothing to happen. What the hell was he thinking? What was going through his mind? Big of a fan I am of Tupac.
Yeah,
that's fucking stupid as hell. And that doesn't... And people always talk about how street smart Tupac was. That's not that street smart to just walk up to a Crip in a public place, sucker punch him, and have your whole entourage beat him up. That's really not that street smart to do that. That's really fucking stupid. You know?
I was going to agree with you there, because, you know, I have a crap load of people who talk about hip-hop as well, because we don't like the new hip-hop. Come on, it's like, not even new hip-hop, it's about the culture.
Rap. It's mostly rap.
Yeah.
When you talk about KRS,
KRS-One used to say, rap is what you do, hip-hop is where we live.
Yeah.
And we totally dislike the whole new style of rap music, so we listen to the old stuff.
Right.
And then this shit all popped up. Like, what was I going to say? Because I just forgot about it. Going back on the Illuminati story, from what I could tell you, because, I mean, this is all based on what I read and what I saw, like, just, you know, through, not, like, biased stuff. Like, they just gave you, like, the basic stuff and the basic, you know, information that, you know, you just have to just, not even have to, but it's like you just see, you know?
Uh-huh.
So, when I know that these, you know, these artists, these stars, and it even goes to this one FBI person who had talked about, this FBI agent who talked about professional football players and all these other people are all involved in this.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that's why.
The thing that you got to think about too is why are these stars involved in it? Why don't we hear about other people? It's like it seems like they want to target the stars because that's what people, you know, the dumb people. Oh, that's all I give a fuck about is media and stars and people like that, and they got to involve them in that shit to make it interesting. You know, you got to involve Michael Jackson in it to make it interesting. Why not?
Yeah, I never thought.
Someone I've never really heard of. Like why, you know, some guy, you know, like I never heard of this guy, but all of a sudden I heard of him because he's part of the Illuminati, or he's going against the Illuminati, and they had him killed. Like, all you hear about is, like, people in media and stars and shit being involved with it.
I just wanted to bring that one out to you, too, because I know that you guys are you wanted more, so I thought I'd